Alright, purpose of this video is for the NBA playoffs. So whatever team comes on the screen, we're gonna talk about their ceiling, and where do I see them ending up in the playoffs. So let's see who our first team is. That's if they in the playoffs. Our first team is the Boston Celtics. Okay, we get a good team off the first start. So, in my opinion, I believe that the Celtics are going to win the championship. They've just been too dominant. They got the most depth. Even their bench players are like, it's like they know their role. It's like they know their role. I'm looking at this little piece of hair that's sticking up out of my dread. But anyway, yeah, it's like the bench players know their role and they play it to a T. So that is my ceiling for Boston Celtics. If they don't win the championship this year, then it's gonna be time to start looking who we gonna move. But anyway, yeah, let's go to the next team. Our next team is Washington Wizards. They not in the playoffs. They got a whole lot of stuff going on. They gotta get fixed. Dallas Mavericks. All right, so Dallas Mavericks a sleeper, sneaky team too. You probably don't want to play them, and I feel bad for the Clippers that they do gotta play them. But with me saying all of that, I don't see them getting out the first round. Like, I just feel like even with the inconsistencies of the Clippers and all they stuff they be doing, it's just, anyway, my favorite players on the Clippers, but there's neither here or there. I do see this being a tough series. It's going to go 7 games, but I think the Clippers gonna pull it out. So I think it's a first round exit for Dallas. I really do. So let's go on to the next team. Alright. So next team, we got Denver Nuggets. Alright, so I know everybody's high on the Lakers right now with everything they got going on. Because I do think they're going to play the Lakers in the first round. But I do think the Lakers going to come a little bit more prepared for the Nuggets this time. Do I see a first round exit for them? No, I do not. I do believe the Lakers going to challenge them very, very heavily, though. Like, they're not going to get swept this time. And I do see this going to 7 games. My ceiling for the Nuggets, I think they're going to go back to the NBA Finals and play the Celtics, where they will lose. As you know, I got the Celtics winning it all. So let's see who the next team is. I already got the LA Lakers. So it's kind of like, we just had the Nuggets as our last team. And I kind of explained what's going to happen with the Nuggets in the first round, because I see them playing the Lakers in the first round. I don't think the Lakers going to lose on purpose. I mean, I don't think they would do that. But, yeah, I believe the Lakers going to play the Nuggets as hard as they can. Anthony Davis is going to have to be like the Anthony Davis that we know he can be against Jokic, and still Jokic is still gonna do what he gonna do. So I got the Lakers going 7 games with the Nuggets, but that's it. They going first round exit, pack them bags, and go to Cancun. Who our next team? Minnesota. All right, so this is where things get interesting, where a lot of people have the Suns beating the Timberwolves. I got the Timberwolves beating the Suns in possibly 6 games. I think they win that first round matchup with the Suns, and then I believe they go to the second round, where I just I don't think they go past the second round. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But that would be great, experience for this team, who's number 3 in the Western Conference, and I think it's gonna be a good series with the Suns. Next team, the Miami Heat. Miami. Who do they even play? Or are they playing the play in or something like that? I think they playing the play in. I think so. I think they playing who are they playing to play in? Are they playing? They playing Philly in the play in, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think they are. But Miami Heat, we know how they get during playoff time. I just don't see it happening this year. So whoever they play in the first round, I just don't see them beating nobody in the first round. They're gonna be a tough opponent regardless, but all that magical stuff that happened, it ain't happening again. I'm sorry, Jimmy Butler, but first round exit. If y'all even make it to the first round or wherever y'all in, it's a no-go. Next team. New York Knicks. The 2 seed in the West. 2 seed or the 3 seed? They 2 seed. They clinched the 2 seed, if I remember correctly. I can see this team making a deep run. I really hate they don't have Julius Randle. Julius Randle is not having Julius Randle is tough, but they do have Mitchell Robinson back, and they do have OG Anunoby, and they still got that man Jalen Brunson, who is a guaranteed bucket and who has proven that he can lead the team. And he got his Villanova Wildcat partners with him, DiVincenzo, however you say his name, and Josh Hart, who I feel like is like when it comes to like a pro NBA player, my picture is Josh Hart. Like, he's like that standard of a pro player. Does the dirty work, plays defense, plays the game the right way, makes the right pass, doesn't do nothing flashy, make hard drives, cuts, move without the ball. Like, he do all of that stuff, and he has, a jumper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he's a marksman or nothing like that, but he can spot up and knock down a three. So, I mean, like, when it comes to like the standard of a pro basketball player, Josh Hart should be like the literal player that they use. This dude is like, he deserves to be on an NBA team. Like, real talk. And that's high praise to Josh Hart. But I do see them going to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they will fall to the Boston Celtics. Next team. Philly. I can see them getting to the second round. It's just so hard for them because they gotta work Embiid back. He gotta get back in playing shape. It's so much going on with their team, and I like this team. Before Embiid went down, he was probably gonna be the MVP. I love Maxey with all the experience he just done gained over the years, and to the player that he is now, it's just like, he's amazing. But maybe like maybe a first round exit, but if not, I can see them getting to the second round where they end up leaving. But it depends on who they playing to. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this team could be scared. Like, Embiid, he got them little game reps before the playoffs started, so he can get back in shape. He was tired in that first game. He came back, so he's getting back in game shape. Right, perfect timing for the playoffs. So I can see them going. I can see them losing in the first round, but I also can see them going to the second round. But yeah, either a first round or a second round exit for Philly. But they not going no further than that.